Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to the next part of this Friday stream.
We finished the first part of the thing. We finished the game that we were doing, so now we're doing what we would do on another day that isn't Friday. So, this isn't the full intro. Okay. So, we're doing EU5. We have gotten ourselves into a bit of a kerfuffle with the Khmer Empire, by which I mean they have attacked an ally and we are defending that ally. Now, we right now are winning the war, even though they got the land access they needed to walk to Malaysia. I don't remember what the Malaysian country is called right now. I don't remember who they were. Do I know who my allies are? Absolutely not. Don't worry about it. But anyway, they got military access through there, so the 40,000 troops that they have sitting in their lands could in fact come down. However, they managed to bring those soldiers in with zero morale and just suicided them into a bunch of Malay troops. So for now, the war is actually going okay. We basically started island hopping and taking the Khmer islands that they've got from their colonization, and we've just started poking through there and grabbing all the things. We'll see how things go. This could go very well, and it could go very badly. We just have no way of knowing which, because it'll just be dependent on, like, what happens. You know? It'll just depend on what happens. It's possible that they will send the same troops out, and for whatever reason, they just don't have enough Manjung. Manjung is the country that we are defending. So it's possible that they send troops out, and they run out of morale again, and then Manjung just pushes them back again, and again, and again, and again, without them ever managing to take any territory. If that happens, we hypothetically could just win this war. Like, we could just win this war. There's no reason to believe that it is impossible for us to simply win here. Now, they do have... Is this fleet retreating? Where are you going to? Campo Hit. Okay, so Campo Hit is where this fleet is heading to. We're going to send these people over here. This fleet is not going to do anything of value. This fleet needs to be chased down. They're over here somewhere. That's concerning. Where the fuck are you? Oh, you have somebody around your age to get married to. Do we just do that? Sure. Why not? Okay, so they're actually putting their fleet here, which is interesting because we can actually defend... Or not defend. When they get forced out by the capture of this area, we will be able to take them out. Now, that being the case, I'm a little bit concerned. They have 2,000 troops coming here, but they don't have any morale at all. They have 17,000 troops. They do have troops coming, but again, they just don't have any morale? You know? So, see what happens. Oh, right, we were losing money. That's what was going on. We were losing money, hand over fist, and we didn't have that resolved because we're currently getting, because the Temasek market has two nations in it. No, it has one nation in it that has a plus 50 to their this trade focus bullshit. So they are slightly ahead of me, and because it is winner takes all, that plus 50 is really boning me. So what can we do to get things going the other direction? Nothing. I have 11 trade income? Jesus. Okay, so presumably this is going to siege down eventually. Once this siege is down... They have a fortress here? Wait, how many troops did they just lose? Okay, they haven't lost that many. So they still have 40,000 troops lying around. But yeah, they have 0 morale. They just don't have food. So since they don't have access to food, they can't actually get across here with any success, as far as I can tell. How are we doing? What are you bringing to... Ships, 8 ships have fled already from their side. So they have some barks. No, this is me. They have cogs and fishing boats. They have cogs, and fishing boats. We should hypothetically clean this up pretty easily because they don't have any warships, and we have nothing but warships. Is this an actual fortress? I don't know how many people I need to actually siege a fort. They have some morale now. It's possible that they end up winning by virtue of... Wait. Majapahit. Manjung, are you at war with multiple empires at once? No. Pasai is at war with Majapahit and Brunei. Yeah, my hope here is that we can comfortably beat this army and that our ally sieges down some stuff. Okay. So we won this battle. We unfortunately did not get any ships or anything out of it. And I didn't see where they retreated to because I'm very silly like that. But they presumably didn't retreat to here because if they retreated to here, I would see them. So I think we can just pop over here. They're not going to be able to move too many troops around without me seeing it, potentially. Well, actually, that's not true. They have like tens of thousands of troops that they could move around without me finding out about it. We've taken out a new loan. I don't love that for me. How long is this event going to last for you? Because I am in trouble financially. So we would need aligned legislature to do the unification of crowns. Do I want... I'm not going to... I think I'm not going to resolve this yet. Because this gives a bonus to the opinion and trust of all the members. which doesn't really give any benefits to any of the members at all. It's not really relevant, so I don't see much reason to bother. Okay, we now know where their fleet is. This is their transport fleet, so I guess if we just sit here, this is probably the best thing to do, because they won't be able to move a ton of troops around. It does look like Manjung is just kind of letting them take shit, which is very bad. They had an opportunity to take out these armies, and they've lost that opportunity. Now that this has been taken, it's over. They're never going to have zero morale again. This war is going to go badly, and I don't think there's really a way out of it. Unfortunately. So let's see.
I'm gonna improve my opinion with Majapahit.
Yeah, we're currently sieging this. I don't know if we'll ever succeed in that siege, but we are doing it. Their war fleet is somewhere. I assume that the fact that their fleet isn't here anymore means that their fleet... that I can't see it right now, even though it's literally been a day or whatever. I assume that means that they are... Oh, Ming has a bunch of territory that's been occupied down here. That's interesting. I wonder if Ming's going to explode early. Alright, so this is going to go very badly. This is where the battles start going the other direction, right? So Ligor is now... Yep, there's the other army. So you can see that now... This is where the war turns around and starts going against Manjung. I don't know what the war is to do. I don't know what Khmer's going for here. Let's take a look. This is seemingly like a no casus belli war, I guess. So who knows what they want. They might be going for, you know, turning them into a tributary. They could be going for something else completely. And I just have no way of knowing. However, what I do have a way of knowing is that I need to get my army a bit more protected. And yeah, because we don't need this here anymore. This is fine. We now move... Hey, Asher Kitty. You missed the end of Monster Sanctuary, unfortunately. I'm in trouble. I might go bankrupt. You know, let's go here and see how this goes. We're in trouble just because... The funny thing is that we're not in trouble because of the war with Khmer. The funny thing is that we're in trouble because of this random event that has fired. That is making my life a lot harder. Where's the... Siguntur is ahead of us by 3. And is, as a result, absolutely crushing us into the ground. It is very annoying that every time I'm clicking these buttons, I could, I guess, try to do some random, like, tea imports? Can I just, like, import a shit ton of tea to recover? I don't actually know. We'll find out, I guess. I mean, we're still... No. Okay, so... This is at least still making us profit. Alright, we're actually going to be importing cloves to then move to the next stage. One of the things that I need... Where are you at? Where's my fleet? My fleet's over here. I have no idea where their fleet's going to go, though. There it is. They have 7,000 troops coming? Oh god. Do we get there in time? I don't get there in time! Oh boy! That's rough. Alright, we need to pull out. Do we... Who are we fighting? Which side is which? Is the top is attacker, so that's top is me. That's a bunch of cogs. That is exclusively cogs. They're sending 4,000 troops here, which is interesting. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Okay, we are currently neutral. We're losing money here. God, we really just need to get... our shit together. I hate this event so much. It's completely irrelevant when I get it because... it's just giving me additional trade power in a place that I'm already maxed out. Like additional, like, there, but... Are we pushing them... hard enough? I need my... Where's my fleet? I might not get here in time. I think we win this just by the skin of our teeth. How crazy would it be if we won this siege and then got out? Okay. We are not winning the siege and getting out because we can't see their army, and I know that it's around here somewhere. So we're just pulling out, I don't care. So we've gotten out. And we're moving to our own territory. And you all are starting to repair, everything's fine. So Khmer has... has 7,000 troops just running around over there now. Financially, we're in okay position. Wait, this looks promising. Has that event finally worn out? No. No, it's just that the trade for the entire area has come back the other direction. So Chimera is going to take back these outlying territories over time. There's not a ton I can do about that, if we're being perfectly honest. Well, that's unfortunate. Whoa! Okay, we've got their fleet here. This is... Oh, this is a mercenary fleet. Interesting. Okay. We should be able to get here within February. We can. So, we can merge these together. But yeah, unfortunately, because Manjung screwed up the defense they had here, they had the opportunity and they did botch it. We're basically... I cannot believe we have this economic crisis happening at the exact same time. The fact that we have this plus 50 bonus that they have right now is like, please go away so that I can actually prosecute this war without going bankrupt. The war itself isn't even that expensive. The problem is just the fact that they have that plus 50. But I can't, like, build anything to fix it because I don't have any money. But yeah, I do need... Let's take a look here. I don't think I can get there in time to prevent this from going down, but we'll try. What is a kabab? This is a ship. What's happening? For whatever reason, when you decide to select a new... When you decide to create a new unit, the game doesn't do a very good job of recognizing that you should probably just stay on the current unit until... Unless I decide to choose the next one, so it's like deselects the unit completely. Wait. Look at that morale. They actually have 0 morale over there in that stack. They might actually lose. I was thinking that the opportunity was behind us, but this might go fine. Okay. They're bringing another 4,000 troops over. I should have 50%. So we'll see.
We get here in time. So the Khmer Empire has... I think this is just cogs. But yeah, they have 10,000 troops sitting here now. On this fort. Which is not... honestly excellent for them. Like, this is not where they want these troops to be. Do they have 7k just sitting down here too? If they only have 7k, if they have 7k down here as well, they probably have enough troops to handle things down here very casually, but they might potentially run into problems. I think that because Manjung has already, like, lost all of its troops, maybe not. Actually, I assume that they've got a bunch of war exhaustion from losing all of these fights and stuff as well. How are we doing? How are we doing? They're still ahead. No shot we can afford that shit. The 11th Navy with 8,000. Okay, Malacca is not in the war. If we successfully fight off the Khmer army, it's going to be very funny. That is going to be very Malaysia ascendant. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose the whole fucking war. They just arrived in Temasek. With more fucking troops than I can handle. I think I might be able to take them out with the elephants, maybe? We're gonna have to find out. I assume that we lose the fort before we even arrive, and we do. We do fight this fight. Damn it, I can't believe we just allowed Temasek to fall. I needed to have my... There's a bunch of troops fucking around down here, and I just didn't... I didn't keep an eye on it. But I think that we win this fight. They have way more morale, though. And I do not have anybody on the center flank. But they do have a bunch of cogs there, which don't have any military value, really. So we might just punch through the left flank and then just crush the center. I think that's what's going to end up happening. Because they don't have any damage, right? They don't have any cannons. So we should be able... Oh, they're punching through the center, though, with their cogs. So we are going to not have anybody in the center. But I think we still win this, though, is the thing. They have 23 ships that have fled. We have 3 ships that have fled. And now things start to escalate very rapidly. And we steal one of their 6 trillion. Oh, I'm an idiot. They don't need... I forgot the causeway exists. They didn't even need boats to do this. They literally just walked in. Okay, well, we can prevent that from happening again, but we do... In order to prevent that from happening again, we do need to singularly focus on preventing that from happening again. So... Okay, let's... Put the fleet here. We need at least 300 troops to occupy Tanjung. Oh, god damn it. Okay, don't worry about it. It's fine. We're raising our levies for the Riau Islands. We will send those levies to here. Is this just infantry? This is just infantry levies, so we might actually be able to push them off this siege as well. Basically, we just get all of this stuff. It'll depend, but I think we can. I don't think... Taking out a new loan? Love that for me. Love that for me. You love to see it, right? Okay. I just don't... I don't know what I do here. Take control of our capital again. We shouldn't have lost it in the first place, but you know, everybody makes an oopsie sometimes, except the people that don't make oopsies. They are losing... they're taking attrition from lack of food. I think we just dive them here. Like, our army is massively superior to theirs in terms of quality. Look at that! Do we dive? Do we literally dive their army? That was so one-sided that we are going to go crazy with it and actually dive this army. They have no morale. So, like, and by no morale I mean they have very little morale. So this army that we have here is a fairly scary one, and I feel like we might be able to take them. No, we don't go for that. We turn around to go the other way. Okay, well. This is actually very funny. So they have 8,000 troops here that are recovering their morale and I think too scared to move very much. So... things are going fine for now. We can go ahead and improve somebody's opinion of us. Ashikaga. We've never improved your opinion of us. Oh shit. So they are taking back this thing. And I don't think... Can I afford to send my fleet over there? How many troops do you have left? I only have like 30,000, so this is 11,000, this is another 8,000. So they have a lot of troops somewhere, but I don't really know where. And this does take back their whole kit and caboodle over here, unfortunately. This is an insane choice. What are they doing? Was this just a fleet of fishing boats? Okay. I think they just moved a bunch of fishing boats straight into my fleet. You know, Dragon's Breath would be convenient to cast. That would be a way to handle this, but unfortunately, can I what I really need to cast Dragon's Breath on is Siguntur with their fucking plus 50 from Trade Focus that's just crushing me. Absolutely obliterating me right now. I'm gonna have to pull out another fucking loan. I'm gonna have to take out another fucking loan. Like, I don't know what to tell you. They're down to 8,000 now, over here. They're down to 7,000 now over here. What troops do you have left, friend? Are you gonna lose? I think Khmer's gonna lose, even though they managed to land troops here and wipe out the Manjung army. They wiped out the Manjung army completely. So they are, in theory, almost completely unopposed. But in practice, and we'll see what happens with the Majapahit War against Brunei. Do I go back to... Why can't I do this? Interesting. It looks like in order to change the law, I'm going to have to go through the entire thing if I want it changed. I think we just leave it the way that it is. I think we just keep this as a... You know what I should do is call Parliament while I'm already hemorrhaging money. That seems like a good call. Parliament increases your costs. Your court costs. So they're down to 7,200 troops. 3 morale. I have no morale in this army. My like base morale is so bad. Are you just gonna move this fleet straight into me again? I think it's gonna happen. Okay, they are going to attack me with a fleet of exclusively transports. I assume they're trying to get these people pulled out. That would be my assumption. I have the numerical advantage and I have actual offensive capacity. So I assume that I just casually win this. Oh, thank you. Oh, God. The economic crisis is over. Okay, wait a second. We need to reorganize our entire trade setup. So, I have 9 tea getting taken from Xinjiang. Probably unnecessary. Okay, we'll import some cows from Xinjiang. We'll do it twice. And then we go off of imports and say, yes, please. Oh, boy. So, now, unfortunately, we're now in a position where we need to get ourselves caught up on loans. So, -1 and -1. What does this mean? Captured and lost. So, we took 2 of their ships out, but one of them we actually just captured. We actually have a decent number of ships that are undamaged. We have 13 undamaged ships here. So, not too shabby. They're down to 6,000 troops up there. How is your whole deal going? You're down to 24,000 troops. And, you know, look, they have 6,000 troops here, but if they get down to 2,000 troops, I can just walk in and crush them. I have, like, full units of elephant cavalry. Like, I have, like, a lot of levies here, but to be clear, those elephant cav are pretty terrifying. Alright, so let's go hold a parliament here for shits and giggles. Sponsor the noble arts. We move toward aristocracy, which I don't want. Increase ties to neighbors. While it's being debated, we get Diplo rep. So I think we do that. Do we? I think we have some laws we'd like to change, right? This law we haven't codified yet because we don't have the money for it. I don't think we codify any laws or anything. I think we just don't call parliament. I have to. How much money am I losing to interest? Only 0.66. I'm actually not losing very much money to interest. Like, that's a lot of money to lose every month to interest, but it's not as bad as it could be. So... So we have 143 debt to pay off. That's not that bad. That's not that crazy. Unfortunately, we just don't have the kinds of crazy income that I did for a while there. My trade income, I feel like, should be a little higher. So, they're down to 6K over there. The ticking war score is going to continue working in our favor. They have. I see half their army. I'm wondering if they still have 7K troops sitting down here, or not. I guess we'll find out later. But for now, we need to. Just keep improving people's opinion of us. Oh, they're splitting off. Interesting. I could try to go after them here. I don't know how well it'll go. Because these are just levies. Wait, we have no commander in this army? Let's put this kid in charge. Two days. Now it's very likely that our side will win. Okay, we're not going to try this. It is tempting, but no, I don't think we try this. They are taking max attrition every single month. That's suboptimal. I don't love that for me. Do I feel like I can fight over there? I could potentially get some more levies. Like, I have levies in Johor that I could raise. I think we do. I feel like I'm basically just looking to get... Okay, we have an heir. We can't arrange a royal marriage right now. They are just gonna immediately suicide a fleet into me. That's, I guess, fine. And then this army is currently taking control of this province. Let's move you down here. And then, do I actually try? No, probably not. I'm not going to try to do anything too fancy. Just going to move these guys over here. My hope is that I can wipe this army out. They do have way more morale than me, but they don't have any regulars. And the regulars do seem to still be, like, completely insane. So my hope is that I can just kind of pop over here and drop my folks off. And if I can win a fight here, which you say it's very likely that my side will lose. Are you telling the truth, though? Is the question. I don't believe you. I actually do not believe you. Ishigaki failed. Okay, that's concerning. But this means that we should hypothetically. I'm just taking the assumption that the UI doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. Which we'll see. I feel like the UI doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. Okay, that's good to know. Oh no! Cavalry power plus 10%. With the frickin' elephants? Oh no! Oh no! Unfortunately, they do have a place they can flee to. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They don't take any casualties while I'm chasing them? That's horseshit. Alright, I guess I just take this and I sit on it for a little bit. Let's find... It looks like this... I literally don't destroy any troops while I'm chasing them around with 0 morale. Come on, man. There has to be at least some consequence to... Wait, you're in Aberlon now? Okay, they now have some morale, which means that I can actually get into battle phases here. They're at minus 21% over there. I should, in theory, be able to wipe them fairly casually here. They have like a 1 week flank, and then I get the flanking bonus with my elephant cavalry, and the elephant cav just start obliterating them. There we go. So, we're losing more troops than they are. This is completely not worth it. Why are we losing more troops than them? Then this is pointless. Then I need to pick fights with smaller armies. Or something. I've actually just completely fucked myself. Because now picking these off is going to be a problem. Seriously? Wait. I had my fleet there this whole time, and then the second that I leave. Okay, hopefully... They only have infantry here, so my hope here... There we go. Now, if I chase them down here, does it help me at all? Or do I get 0 casualties and can do nothing to them? I'm assuming I get 0 casualties and can do nothing to them. That's my assumption about what's going to happen, but we'll find out. I need to bring you back to Tomasek. Yeah, they literally cannot take damage. Where the fuck are they going? You can walk here? Oh, there's a little thing here. Okay, they'll get a tick. Which will hopefully... Nope, they still don't have any... Did I start moving myself to the correct position? I did not arrive in time. This is extremely annoying. How many troops are here? 2,800. Why? Why would I separately sue for peace if you're not giving me anything? You fucking loon. Okay, I think I go punch them off of the war goal here. Okay, we actually dive this fleet. Where the fuck are you? Oh, never mind. Fine. Okay, so hopefully we get some damage here. Okay, Khmer lost that fight. I don't know where they're fleeing to. Looks like they're fleeing back to here. Wait, how are they putting down troops? What is happening? Did we just wipe out that army? Okay. So that army just got wiped. We pop in here, and we might be able to get them before they finish the siege. If we can pop in here and finish them off before they take the siege, that would be quite good for us. Khmer loses this. They lose their whole auxiliary thing. They have nowhere to move, and so they lose this entire army. Okay, there we go. The one big advantage of stack wiping people on islands. Alright, let's... Okay, they did take that province, unfortunately. Okay, how are we doing? Our war exhaustion is higher than I'd like it to be. And we're going to try to take out this army. Wait, no, we're not. We've lost too many of our elephants. We need to just chill for a bit. It's going to take like 4 months for us to get full offensive strength back. At which point we should be able to take these out. This is just infantry. This is purely infantry. Actually, do we do this? Whoa! No. Okay, we take out some more ships. They do now have a lot more troops over there than I'd like. Okay, we're gonna wait until the month tick, and then we're gonna go take out the... army that's just sitting here. They have a smaller army than we have, which means that it should be very trivial for me to just come in and blow them up. Who's this? This is 15 galleys. The damaged ships get detached, and we intercept the galleys. We take out a decent number of troops there, not everything that we would want, but we take out a decent bit. And they now start sieging back their own provinces. We've won this naval encounter. Okay, we need to get back here. I don't know if we get there in time, but I think we do. We actually get here in time to prevent them from locking us out of this, which is great. They're now going to siege this down. We start moving towards Ceylon. How are we doing? 25. We have 25 elephants. We pop down here. We take Silat back. The stack wipes. I mean, I wish it was a stack wipe, but... okay, we do need to take Silat back. Unfortunately, we only have 2% positive war score right now, but we do still have the ticking war score coming our way, so... I'm actually gonna... Okay, we do need to retake Santobong. That way we don't have a bunch of nonsense happening. Okay, we now take another shot at this fleet. We won this naval excursion. How many troops do you have left? They're down to 11,000 troops. Okay, they're sending that army up? No, they're not. I thought they were. Okay. Once we've taken Santobong back, we should be in good position. We've now got the printing press, which is pretty funny. Do we click this button? No. We have debts that we need to pay back before we can get the printing press. There we go. So, Santobong will now proceed to take back everything else. They have exclusively infantry in this army. Santobong is not actually blockaded. It was blockaded by me. Alright, so... Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have an easy time. It's their business. Not forever, but for now it's their business. Okay. We now have, I think, enough elephants to make a shot at this. I do also want to just sit here, because this is... Apparently they keep wanting to go there. And... Let's see... I will make my heir a council member, because that will give me some more crown power. No. Nice try. Even the game thinks that we win this fight, so... I think that we win this pretty comfortably. This hemorrhages all of their troops away again. Let's go. And then this army is also here. Where are they going? They're not going anywhere now. So we go and fight this army. Do they have military access through here or something? Why don't I have military access? How did they have military access and I don't? Does this game not enforce mutual military access the way the previous game did? Okay, we've won this battle. Oh, and then they send the other army in to get just... Okay. Well, we have just won the war against Khmer. It didn't go quite as well as it could have, but I feel like that seems pretty dang similar to a win to me. You know? So let's go to our navies, and if I go to my navies
We have no naval levies raised? Wait, is everything here like an actual ship? How many ships have we stolen? Holy shit. I have 32 cogs? Can I sell ships? Wait, can I split this into 3 groups of transports? Select this. We have this again, and then we say you can hire this. So do we just do this? I think we do. This will be fun. Which fleet is this? Oops. Can I see what's in each of these fleets? Oh, it already contains mercenaries from another source. Wait, but it doesn't, though. Right? If I steal your ships... Okay, which fleet is my proper fleet? This is the proper fleet, which... How do we rename you? Actual fleet. Okay, there we go. So now, if we go to the mercenary thing, the actual fleet is not going to be... What is this fleet? Can I turn... How did I end up with them? Okay, wait. Okay, so we've delisted them. No, we've... Wait, who did we delist? You. We need to get you out of here. So that... Wait, we just put you here. Alright. Now. You were listed, you were listed. I think they're all listed, right? Okay, you're no longer... Okay, I set you as mercenaries and that was the problem. Okay. We're golden. We go here. So that we can repair. We have a boatload of unprofitable buildings right now. Did we ever create... Yes, we did. Doberai does exist now. Now, we need to go to our economy and start paying loans back. Trade income is 37.
It's no longer 37. We're now losing money? Why is my Navy maintenance so high? My Navy maintenance is higher than it was before. Is it worth it to try to do this? Can I sell ships? I can sell locations. I can ask them to become our tributary now. Ooh, they're only -7 for this. Wait a second. They're only -7 now, and I can actually send people out to do it now. So, diplomatic endeavors. -4. Is there anything I can do to get that -4 up a bit? They're now to -5. I would need a way to improve my Diplo rep further. This gives me Diplo rep. Is 2 Diplo reps sufficient to get me there? If I can vassalize Manjung, we can diplo annex them later, which is huge. As soon as we diplo annex them, we have an amazing situation ahead of us. In debt. Is there anything else I can do in the immediate sense to make this go the way that I want it to? Maybe I could increase my province control over in Santbong or in here, and then if we trigger, I think Diplo rep is +13. So I think each point of Diplo rep is giving me 1. So I need current strength to get a little bit higher in my favor. Which it seems pretty high already, I'm not gonna lie. If I had fewer subjects with limited diplomacy, I'd have an okay shot here. But I do think that the current strength modifier is going to go down, not up, over time. I should have remembered to check that. the day that the war ended. The day the war ended, I might have been able to make that happen immediately. If I make them my tributary... Making them a tributary is very easy. I don't lose control of that immediately. I would love to have some money. Why do I have negative income right now? This is crazy. We get to trading. There we go. What is this? Saffron. Okay. How did I get saffron? Oh, look at this. The books. The books, though. The book strat is starting to come into its own. Let's see how this goes. I have a weaponsmith? That's unprofitable. Minus 15? Well, that escalated quickly. Something must have happened that dramatically changed their calculations. If that's the case, I think I do just make them a tributary for now. They gain 25 for desire. Okay, so they're currently... Why is their opinion so low? Because they're no longer an ally, and we're now their tribute. They're now... Okay, so I was like, wait, did I have easy stuff to get there? And I don't think so. Okay, so Manjung is now a tributary. So with them being a tributary now, I can convert them at some point into a vassal. Our trade income seems to be going the correct direction again, which is nice. Conduct a census. So we gain population growth while this is happening. That's not super impressive for me. Do I call this? I think I do wait on the Parliament for a bit longer. That storm really fucked me up. Wait. Who? Alright, how's things going? Children can have better education, possible rivals. Ishigaki is devastated. Oh, you know what I should do? There we go. Get that going the other way. Alright, so. Construction speed plus 10%. Next on our agenda is... What were we doing? We were doing social change. We were doing pushes toward outward, I believe. What is our current consistory? Can't push more than 30. It's currently 51. What is your push? This is pushing toward humanist. This is tolerance, pop assimilation. So innovative, not bad. Decentralized, quality versus quantity. What would we get from individualism? I do not want to reduce my migration speed. I don't think I move in either direction if possible. 25, we're at 58. We're not touching that. Cannot push more than 11 toward aristocracy. We could try pushing this the other direction, but it's just time consuming to try to do it that way. Probably not worth it. So capital economy is dominant. We get food production reduction. Production efficiency is nice. We have a shit ton of traditional economy right now. I think we just don't worry too much about these, and we choose something else. I think I might have been wasting a slot just now. I think we do development in the Riau Islands. Just for now. It doesn't give us a huge amount of dev, but it's fine. So the saffron has run out, shocking no one. And we can import saffron from Vijayanagar, potentially. Okay, wait, we're cooking. If we go with that import, and then we stop the, why is this on 2? What's happening? Okay, it's just moving around, never mind. Let's see here. So we could then do an import and an export at the same time that is in combination stronger than doing either on their own. It will depend on whether we can actually get enough control to do the trades that we need to do in Vijayanagar. Also, we have the ability to embrace a thing soon. We should probably do that soon. What are you doing? Why are you experiencing... Yeah, we can merc out those... Oh, we could propose a royal marriage for our heir, who has nobody to propose to. Okay. So what can I do with you? If I siege Johor Lama, they gain 60 Liberty Desire. And how... They... Subject loyalty... Them getting 60 Liberty Desire would not be great for me. It would be really, really, really nice, though, to be able to have more control over these provinces, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. We are sitting on 32 trade income, which is a decent amount. I need to set this to 4, I think. How is our trade going right now? I sure see a lot of nopes here. Is there any saffron that's working? No. Yes. So we have a little bit of saffron incoming from Vijayanagar, but not a lot. So let's try going to Varanasi. And can I build a trade post? Is that what they're called? If I were to go to this location, it won't show up potentially. We need to start improving opinion here. You're outside our diplomatic range. Boo. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that. But if we could get saffron, if we could be the market that moves saffron from India to China, that would actually be crazy good. Let's see. Okay, we gained a new work of art. These exports seem to be going fine. So Varanasi and Vijayanagar are not working. I would love Surabaya. Where is Surabaya? Surabaya is right here. Do they have... Okay, I think we are just going to... do this for now. Give me a second to... I need to find this building that I'm looking for. Overseas Trading Post. Trade advantage and capacity to the owner. don't know that I need that right now. Alright, so how do you get saffron? Extraction method, farming. Is it a India specific thing? Where the hell does it come from? Okay, so saffron isn't being... I see. Saffron is being imported to India right now. I understand now. Okay, so now I have a better idea of what's going on with that. We need our economic situation to get back under control. There isn't enough. We're not making enough cloves to export this many cloves, I think. We can try sending some of our amber out. I'm going to try importing amber from here, but it's probably not going to work. Let's see. Actually, it does seem to be working for now. Sure, why not? We'll see what ends up happening here. Luckily, I think that there are multiple places that are exporting to us. Even though we don't have the ability to directly profit off of the import, I feel like we're profiting off of the export and somebody else is profiting off of exporting it to us. So at the moment, it looks like we should be able to make a decent amount of money off of the saffron trade, at least for now. And we can get ourselves back in okay shape. But yeah, we are struggling right now. Look at that Diplo income. Holy shit. That's 6. This is 11. 23. Isn't this number wrong? This is 38. Shouldn't this be closer to 33? $13 plus 9. Oh no, there's 4 of these. No, there's more than 4 of these. Okay, never mind. Okay. I scrolled past these and didn't realize that there were. Do we do rights of the nobility before we pay off our debts? Ooh, and we can embrace the printing press whenever we want as well. What are our saffrons from? Yeah, I really hope that at some point wait, I can ask 2 people to become my... No. Those are my vassals. Don't worry about it. So, what do I need to do with you? Oh, we need to improve your opinion of us. We need to do some royal marriages. Cannot. Our truce with Khmer is ending soon. I can't imagine that Khmer is going to be in a rush to attack us again, considering that they lost, like, all of their troops the last war. Let's see. I think at some point in the near future... Ooh, +2 toward innovative. Love that for us. Okay, do we currently have any colonial charters? We do. So Tandaya has a colonial charter that we haven't finished. And Temasek, how many peasants are in Temasek? 16,000. So we are recovering our peasant totals in Temasek. As long as we only have one colonial charter out, we can afford to do it. So I think I'm going to send a colonial charter out to here. We're actually almost done with that other one. No, we're not going to do it yet. We need to pay off our debts first. Let me get that done now, because this means that I don't have to worry about debts. We've repaid all of our loans. How's our... Okay, we haven't gotten any inflation. Diplomatic spending. Oh, increasing Diplo spending increases loyalty of subjects as well. I did not realize that. Do we want to increase this? If we doubled this, it would cost another additional 2, which is not a huge amount of money. We should call Parliament now. Increase ties to subject. If we did this, we could make everybody lose Liberty Desire. And it decays towards 0. What is your current Liberty Desire? Their opinion of me. I don't see a modifier for Liberty Desire right now on here. Do I... Actually, I think I want to enable Scootage on you. Because if Khmer attacks Manjung directly... Wait, can I... You can't... You're not brought into my wars, right? Like, tributaries don't have... Tributaries aren't brought into my wars, right? I'm gonna check this quick. In EU4, tributaries don't join your wars. EU5, tributary scootage. Tributaries don't have limited diplomacy. Joins defensive wars. Why is this so interesting? That is super interesting. I think maybe they do join. So yeah, let's just enable Scootage with you. This means that if I'm attacked, this is a very vulnerable territory for me. Like, it's not great for me for Manjung to join my wars. This Heartland here should just be staying out of the war. I want them feeding me finances. I don't want them to be joining the war themselves. So let's go to this. We will... I could do increased ties to neighbors. So change to vassal has a minus 41. They lose 100 opinion and gain 25 liberty desire. Okay. I don't think I need to worry about this. I think somebody just delivered something to me. So that's all fine. I think that's good. So we now have Manjung as a tributary. We could have actually gotten them as a tributary a long time ago. No, we couldn't, because they were bugged for whatever reason and considered to be a target of an international organization. I cannot do... do we want to pick up printing press right now? I don't think we need to. We legitimately have so many texts that we haven't picked up in our current area. It feels a little strange to go... My average literacy is 23%, which is not too shabby, but it's not quite as much as I would like it to be. Okay, so I wonder if I'm far... I don't think I'm far enough away from Australia to do that. We need 156 to make a new thing there. Once we finish this, I am going to hand all of this territory over to this nation. And I think... Do you have, like... Oh, you don't have any infrastructure. I thought Cebu was a much richer nation than it is. Give me a second. Minus 60. But I can't give any provinces to Cebu. I am curious if I'm better off giving all these provinces to Sangha, honestly, but I don't think so. I think that I do need to... I still haven't built an entrepot. We should probably build that. I still haven't built a counting house. Okay, that's very funny. The national assemblies is a government reform. So rights of the nobility we should probably codify. So curtail the nobility. Yes. This blocks nobles from my cabinet. Do I have any nobles that are in my cabinet that are really useful? You're a noble. You're not amazing right now. Noble state satisfaction. I think we do curtail the nobility just as a matter of course. So, with that done, we now are waiting on investing down here. Do I... My trade income is dropping again. I'm making a decent profit with these trades. This is a terrible trade. What am I doing? Let's see if this works. I just reduced a different thing that was selling the same thing, so in theory this should be fine. Which trade capacity is that? 0. Okay, that should be just like a +4 to my income. Now then, propose royal marriage can be done. Unfortunately, you're 32. That's pretty old to be marrying my heir. So Ligor, I think, yes, is a tributary of Manjung. So if I vassalize
Manjung and then annex them, I don't know if Ligor will become a tributary to me automatically, or if I'll have to do some other stuff. Right, we haven't... Your mother's 41. If you're the crown princess, you were very likely going to be the heir to this country. And you are how old? Perfect. This is perfect. I love it. Okay. Now then, development is admin. I guess we just put you in charge of this. Do we have any other things we would want you to do right now? I don't think so. Okay. Egypt, huh? The Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt is the name. Okay, gotcha. So Majapahit has a variety. They have so many subjects. Oh my goodness.
So 0% for this, 0% for this. So what's the new tech that we just got access to? It was printing press, right? Oh shit, printing press gives 10% max literacy? We need to do that now. Do we click? No, we don't click this button yet. We have expenses that do need to go out earlier. We're making a colonial charter here. Then we can give this province over to Doberai later. And then we can start a colonial charter here next. I am very curious what's going to happen when we do, because I don't know where this province is. I'm curious if it just is that one little bit, and then it'll say, oh, you can't keep doing this because you don't have these places explored, or if it'll just automatically explore it. So, we will see. But yeah, our income is fluctuating so crazily.
We do need to get...
Man, did I run out of soda? Wait a second. I probably did, didn't I? Oh no. No, I didn't. There's more over there. We'll get there.
That's not soda. I should have drank that. That's laundry detergent.
Yeah, I don't have the normal soda, but you know what we do have? We do have melon soda. Straight out of Japan. A friend of mine bought it as kind of like a joke gift for Christmas. Oh, it smells so nice though. Okay. I say a joke gift, but it's also just like a good ass gift because I love this shit. It's my favorite soda, but it's not really a thing that you can buy in massive quantities if you're not in Japan. So. Okay. So if we cede province, this is a huge province too. Yeah, so Cebu is now a little bit bigger, and by a little bit I mean it just doubled in size. What is your income like, friend? Unfortunately, I've given you something that has a bunch of garbage and nothing else. I should probably do something useful for you. Do you have any thing useful? None of this is useful. Okay, you're upgrading the alum mines. The alum is at least worth something, and the alum is something that I need as well, which is nice. Alum I need for something. I don't remember what. It's like hospital or something. Who knows? It wasn't hospitals. This was something less complicated than that. Was it scriptoriums? We need mercury for the hospital. Hmm? Me. You have it, me. Let's see. We could do increase ties to neighbors. And then none of you are particularly competent at this. But I guess I could... You're doing this increased control in the wrong place. Let's do this before I forget. And I don't think another, like, +2 to my Diplo reputation is going to matter that much for anything that I need to do right now, but... So, minus 37. My hope is that I'll eventually have the ability to do some stuff there. So, Crown Power's up to 32%. And by up to, I do mean at 32%, because it kind of goes up and down. We've been going up a little bit since the beginning of the game, but not by a huge amount, honestly. We've been pretty stable. So this colonial charter is going to finish soon. Oh, right, yes. Do I want to do something with this? Support for Outward, I do like. I lose cultural tradition, which isn't really a big deal for me. And did we have an education option or something? The wealthy. Federal Union gives 10 loyalty of subjects, which is not bad. So we need a legal code. It is tempting to do Confederal Union. What is the actual thing that I'm doing right now? Increase ties to neighbors. Like this isn't a thing that I need to have pass. So do I swap this to Confederal Union? 10 loyalty of subjects is nice. And decentralization progress gives us more loyalty of subjects potentially. If I did this, I think we do this. I think my goal, I don't really want to take a bunch of territory for myself because it's just a pain in the ass to manage it all. And we gain 5 cultural influence. That's good for us. Encourage urbanization cabinet action. I wonder what that is. Guess we're gonna find out. Following through on threat. What the fuck does that mean? I'm not actually going to do this, I just want to check what the hell this means. Dubious claims on province? That's very funny. I like that. We're not doing it, but I think that they may be threatened to try to get control of a province or something. Maybe it was part of an event or something. Okay, we've researched that. I think we take printing press now. And then that allows us to, let's take a look at what text we're getting right now. I think we do actually go through with this list. But you know what we should first do is increase our literacy. Any day now. Is it at the very bottom? Yep. Makes sense, actually. Okay. And then let me take a look. Is there anything else attached to this? Promote institutions. Don't need to worry about that particularly. Unlock exploration as a casus belli. Okay. Ooh, books output, that's 25%. Don't need to worry about this stuff. Expected cost of course reduction is nice. Statecraft is very nice. Cabinet seats is very good. Cabinet laws. I'm not sure. I think we maybe go for this. Plus 500 colonial range is a lot of colonial range. If I take that, then maybe I can get to here. I could check the colonial map, but I think I do actually have the ability to get up there with that much extra colonial range. And it would be nice to be able to start maybe vassalizing someone over here, maybe? Like, if I could vassalize one of these random minor tribes, that would actually be a big deal. Do you have anything better to do? Unfortunately, this gives us self-control, which I'm not super desirous of. Diplo capacity minus 50%. What does Shiva do? I believe that this gives us a bunch of big bonuses when we do it, so... that'll be useful to do. But yeah, our finances are rough. We'd be losing money right now if not for all this diplomatic income that we've got. It's crazy. The naval maintenance is really rough. I think that we do, in fact, want to just get rid of all of the cogs that we have. I was thinking that we might be able to like hire them out as mercenaries and it would be worthwhile just because it's so much extra money when they do get hired, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. Like I've seen navies get hired. I think we delete this fleet. How do we delete you? It looks like the mercenary units can't be deleted. Okay, so we just do this. Because I didn't see any way that we can actually sell the ships, which is the other thing that I was curious about. And we give... a different admiral control here. Okay, so with the Confederal Union done... we will have higher loyalty here. Subject opinion of Overlord. Power relative to Overlord. I am tempted to yoink Johor Lama from them. What does this mean? I'm curious about like the different color coding here. Like, it doesn't seem like it really matters. But I don't know. Cebu should probably have... no, this is way too expensive. We're not building anything in Cebu. Cebu, you're on your own for now. That is... Majapahit has declared war. On one of my allies. Well... here we go. We have 15 minutes left in stream and we're starting another war. Okay. Just sit on this, I guess. Okay, we take this fleet out. At the moment, naval tradition and prestige from battles. This is going to be an interesting war, actually. I don't know how this is going to go. So let's see who is involved. They apparently have 188 ships, which I'm not... Ooh. There's no shot, right? If Majapahit has 100, they have 5 heavies. This is a war that we just lose. Like, straight up lose. We do raise some levies. We cannot... We raise the levies for Santabong, Upper Kapuas. They're building levies over here. If I can catch these levies as they're being built, that would be pretty clutch. Oh, never mind. What am I thinking? Those are my troops. Let's see here. Auto refills not allowed. Where's the button that allows other people to attach? It's a pretty important button. Okay, attachments are now allowed. Okay, we have 27 ships over there. Yeah, Majapahit is a scary enemy. We're not going to head into their waters to pick a fight. They have like 30 light ships here. If I go down here, my concern is that they're just going to bring out their entire fleet all at once. And if I don't go over there, there's the possibility that their naval AI fucks up badly enough that I'm able to just stay stable. This would be a situation, funnily enough, where Manjung being part of the war would be nice, but I don't know that they would be anyway. I actually do not have any idea. We are going to do this. And the hope here is that we don't lose too much in this war. I don't think we get here in time, but we'll find out. Where are they going? It doesn't say they're moving. It doesn't look like the ships are moving, and it also doesn't look like the troops are moving, which is very strange. How many troops do you have? You have almost 80,000 troops. Okay, so you make Khmer look like a joke on like every level is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm hearing is that is 69 ships. No, I don't think we need to go over there actually. You know what? In fact, I think we'll move in a different direction. I think that seems like a situation that's going to go badly for me. We do, in fact, move out of here to go attack here. The hope here, let's see your morale. Your morale is garbage. We have better morale than them, so that's interesting. Our troops are superior. Like, even the levies are... going to be quite good here. So their benefits is that they have a larger army. We have much higher morale. We have much better quality than them. So I think we do just keep moving as if we were going to move in. I don't know what their intention is here. Actually, you know what? I should just stay still. Because then I recover my morale. Unfortunately, like, it doesn't help me that much to... Jeez. Pew, pew, pew. Fucking space marines over here. Unfortunately, I am losing a considerable amount of the elephants. They have sent some troops over here. Who is this? Is Tondo in this war? Do I... feel the need to... one big concern is that if this fleet moves to help Tondo, they have 2 heavies here. 2 heavies and 19 normal transports. I think that's actually very bad for me. I don't think I want to get engaged in that fight. I don't have any heavies, and I don't know how effective the heavies are going to be combined with like a screen of transport ships to block my fire. I feel like that's not great for me. So we're just going to chill here. And we're going to do the best that we can. It's very interesting seeing Majapahit at war. Like this is a enormous, like, this is an enormous navy that they're bringing to bear. This is a frankly terrifying setup. All right, do we need to improve the speed? Oh, good. They do have to siege here. That's excellent for me. So, supply shortage here. As expected. Yeah, the fact that they have heavies means that I can't rely on them having like a out-of-date military or anything like that. We just have to hope that that they don't want much, maybe. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. This is not going to be an easy. This is not going to be an easy battle. With Khmer, at least we had. Oh God, this Majapahit military is. Okay, we need to get out of here. Their entire military is arriving, and I need to get the fuck out of here. I can't stay on this island. They have too much control over Borneo now. They have 500 cavalry levies, which is not what I want to see. You are going to there. They also haven't built any forts. It looks like they have a shit ton of forts around here. I think I maybe go this way. Are we here? Yes. We're just going to move to here. I'm curious if I can beat that army or not. I'm concerned about the fact that they do have 500 cav, which is a considerable amount of cav. I could bring up the Johor and Riau levies. I just don't think they're going to do that much work. So I'm not sure that there's really much reason to bother. How are we doing? We have 2 minutes left. There's 1,400 troops here. Looks like Tondo is going the other direction. It looks like there's a fight that's going to happen here that our side is going to lose. They are sitting on a siege. Actually, no, I don't need to move you at all. We can move this army around pretty fast using this fleet. And we don't seem to lose anything just for going out of port. So we can try this. Again, they have pretty... they have pretty garbage morale. Like, we have 4 morale. They have 2. 2.7, but... what do you think our odds are, video game? You think that we're going to lose this badly. This says that their army is of higher quality than ours. I'm not sure if I agree. But we're about to find out. We're about to find out. This could go very, very badly for me. If it goes very, very badly for me, then, well, it sucks to be us. We don't have the opportunity to win particularly good. Like, we don't have the opportunity to win outside of getting, like... Okay. How are we doing? We've broken through 1 flank? 2 flanks? Okay, well, we lost more troops than they lost. So, you know, that's good for us. And by good, I mean bad. But yes, we did win that fight. It's just that was worse for us than it was for them. Overall, we're not doing great in those trades. I could... oh, shit. This is 39 galleys? There's no shot we win against 39 galleys, right? Yoink. I think I just try to get out and not try to engage their galleys. And then, do I try making more elephant cavalry? My current army maintenance is 2. So if I doubled this, I would have an army maintenance of 4. And that would double the offensive capacity of my cavalry. Which is pretty good. You know, doubling the offensive capacity of my units is useful to have. And the unfortunate thing is that I'm pretty sure that this is just going to... They're just going to walk all over them over there. And then they're not going to have their troops there anymore? Where are you going? Are you just sitting there? Are you blockading? So yeah, I think we are going to lose this war. But we'll lose this war on Monday because it's 103. So next time, we're going to try to figure out a way out of this war with Majapahit without things going particularly badly for us. We'll see what ends up happening. And we do have enough offensive potential. Oh, I just got the combined arms achievement for having levies and army and mercenaries at the same time. But yeah, so hopefully next time we are able to pull out a neutral situation here at least. I don't know if it's going to happen. This actually might legitimately be the end of the run. The Majapahit Empire is so huge, has so many ships of so many different types, that I don't know how we're going to pull out a win here. That seems really spooky. I think I need to do... I need to start building... I need to start making more books, I think about it. But that's all well and good. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure to stream for you today, and I hope to see you again on Monday when we will be hopefully having a good time with Majapahit. We'll see. Later, folks.